Okay, so I don't care how old you are or how much life experience you have. Every now and then, we succumb to this idea that everything we do or say is correct, whether it's fact checked or not. Yeah, I don't know. It's just that I guess it's a human nature, and we've all have done this. And if you haven't done this, or no, if you haven't realized you do this, you will eventually find out that you do this. When somebody says something and you know it's wrong, you try to correct them. It might not be malicious. You could just be doing it because you want to give them the right information. However, when we repeat it multiple times, we tend to make an image for ourselves, especially the way that we present it or the way that we correct the person. And it's happened to me a lot, especially in a workplace. And the person can try correcting me, and everybody knows that they're incorrect. But the conviction that they have, the way they present the information, makes it seem like they're right. So sometimes you can't battle with these people, and you just have to let it happen. The thing is, so I don't really have a story for this one. It's more of just a moral of the story kind of situation. Regardless of how correct you know you are, sometimes winning the battle is not worth losing the war. And what I mean about that is some of the arguments that we get in, it's not always important to prove you're on the higher ground or that you're correct. Sometimes you just need to value the relationship more than the situation itself. Reason being is an argument lasts only a few minutes. Well, it could last longer than that. But for the example that we use is you can break a plate out of anger, but once you've cooled off, you can't really put that plate back together unless you're a smart ass and say, yeah, we can use super glue. But that's not the moral of the story. The moral of the story is some of the actions that we have or that we perform or we act on out of instinct or sheer emotion isn't always the right thing. Just remember that winning the battle isn't always worth losing the war.